Hello, hello. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, let's have some chat. Let's chat a little bit. Come on in. I am literally ironing. I'm ironing. Thanksgiving is coming up. Preparing for my Thanksgiving. Come on in, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Come on in, come on in. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. How are you? How are you? Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Wherever you're watching from. Good evening, good morning, good night. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Gonna do a little talk and a few issues. Well, I wouldn't say issues. A few stuff that I'm doing. And what's, you know, what else is coming up? Thanks, Denise Bigfoot. Hey, Dennis, it's been a while. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Give me a thumbs up, Dennis. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, please, and share out. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thanks for coming. How's your day going? How's your day going? Thank you. I appreciate that. How is your day going? I hope you're hearing me. Hope your day went well. Hope your day went well. Hope your day went well. I'm here ironing, preparing for Thanksgiving in the U.S. So I'm taking a trip for Thanksgiving, so I'm packing. You're so? What happened? Honestly, you're going to start with that foolishness? Every time you come in, you're going to start with that foolishness, Dennis? Huh? You're going to start with that foolishness? Huh? You're going to start with that foolishness. You know I love to have you here, but I want you to behave. Yes, Thanksgiving is in, I think, 2.5 weeks, 1.5 week. Today is what, the 12th, 8/20. Yeah, 1.5 week. So I'm taking a trip. So I hate to travel and not press, even though the Airbnbs always have iron. I just love to, you know, get up and go. I don't like to stop and press. So it's okay. It's okay, Dennis. You know you're my man. You know you're my guy. It's okay. Yes, so welcome. Thanks for coming in, guys, as you come in. Welcome. Thanks for coming. If you are not in the chat and you're there, just give me a thumbs up, guys. This is what YouTube wants us to ask you guys to do when you come in, because it benefits us and YouTube. Okay, guys, so go ahead and give a thumbs up once you're in. Yeah, I'm getting ready to pack. And I hate when I get to my destination, my clothes is crushed. I hate it. I just like to get up. If I'm going somewhere, I just put it on and I'm gone. I don't like to have to stop to press nothing. And no, they don't get crushed in the suitcase because I pack them tight. I pack them really, really tight so they don't get crushed. Bigfoot, have you been on my channel? Have you been on the channel? Have you been perusing it? Because I don't see any comment from you. But if you have, thank you. And you see what I'm doing, right? You see I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not going today. I'm not going today. I'm going in a week and a half. I'm going for Thanksgiving. This is my Thanksgiving vacation. A week and a half. I'm not going today. And I'm going to go live. So I hope I'll see you. Yes, so I'm just packing and pressing my outfits. It's cold here, so I'm going someplace warm with a lot of beach. Warm with a lot of beach. Because I love the beach. I don't like to travel and go sit in hotels and sightseeing only. I love. Okay. Okay. Because I'm doing a, Dennis, I'm doing a blanket drive. That's why I want you to go look at it and like it for me and share it out. So if you can't afford, really, where do you live? Where do you live? Jamaica, Dennis? You live in Jamaica? Aruba, Antigua? Where do you live? Where are you from? Oh, North Carolina. Yes, there's a beach there, right? Is it did it get destroyed with the hurricane the other day? Wilmington, North Carolina. My friend lives in Greensboro. My auntie, she lives in Greensboro. Oh, you didn't? Great. My auntie lives in Greensboro and she wanted me to come there for Christmas. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Yeah, I know North Carolina has a nice beach. Okay. And what's that? There's a very nice vacation place there too. I forgot. Very popular vacation place. I forgot the name of it now, Bigfoot. Oh, you used to live in Greensboro. Yeah, my aunt lives there. My aunt lives there. My aunt lives there. That's not a that's in the suburb, right, Dennis? That's in the suburb. Greensboro is in the suburb. I've not been there. It's a shame. She's been asking me to visit, and I have not been there. I told her I'm gonna make it soon. She's 89, so I really. Yeah, she told me that because she knows I love the beach. But you know, she's 89. So when I go, if I go there and when I go there, I'm not going to leave her and be all over the place. I'm going to be spending time with her. But she's always. My layover is in Charlotte. My layover has always been, I love Charlotte layover because it's so nice there. And when I have long it's a big city. Okay. Really? So how is it that Southwest doesn't fly there? Southwest doesn't fly there. For a big city, I thought Southwest would fly there. Only American Airlines fly there and United but Southwest, and I'm a Southwest girl. The only time I use American Airlines is when I'm going out of the country, especially to a continent, because Southwest doesn't fly there. Yes, there's a big airport there. Greensboro has an airport, yes. But it's so expensive flying out of Greensboro. So expensive flying out of Greensboro. So expensive. I was looking at flight last week. So expensive. Down in down in what's the other one? Further down, the other airport, Charlotte. Southwest flies to Charlotte, but they don't fly to Greensboro. And Southwest from here, there's one there too. Okay. From here to Charlotte and Southwest, from here to Charlotte and Southwest, it's like 134, 140 each way. Sometimes I could get it less. But for Greensboro, it's 400 and something dollars. Almost $900 round trip for Greensboro. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I was looking at flights last week. Greensboro is very, very expensive. So there's a lot to do in Greensboro, Dennis. There's a lot to do. Oh, I see. See, I'm learning from you. Charlotte is the biggest. Raleigh. I have friends in Raleigh also. I have friends in Raleigh, but Greensboro is where my aunt is. And she's been dying for me to visit. But the tickets are so expensive. So I was going to take one to Charlotte, and she told me it's an hour-and-a-half drive from Charlotte to Greensboro. I don't like to drive that long, especially after a flight. So it's a nice place to visit because you said there's a lot of beach. There's a lot of foodie. Okay, I am a foodie. I am a foodie. So what's the food there? All American? The food there is all American? I'll be right back. The cuisine is an all-American cuisine? Okay. So that means it's a very ethnic city. I love ethnic cities because you get all kind of food. I'm not a Burger King, McDonald's girl, so I love to know that there's places that I can eat when I travel. Okay. See, and I know they have a huge university there too. I know they have a huge university there in Charlotte. And everybody tells me the living there is very good. Is cost of living as high as up here, up this side? Cost of living is high everywhere, right? There's no such thing as a low cost of living anymore. No such thing as low cost of living. Because I think Arizona was low, but the housing situation. Because if you see on the project I'm doing, I have the videos up. I'm gonna probably go out there tonight. The project I'm doing is giving small towns. Okay. The project I'm doing is giving blankets to people that are on the street. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the love. Thanks for coming in. I'm giving blankets for people that are on the street, Dennis. And what I'm doing is a drive. Asking individuals to donate. They either can send the blankets to me or I buy them. So I was able to get a big haul yesterday. One of my friends told me to do Goodwill because Goodwill here sells such nice things. And she told me with the first donation, unlike last year I only did Amazon. And I gave out 50 blankets. So she said to me for it to give a little more, that I should, if people want to buy them and send to me like they did last year, I should encourage that. But those that donate, for me to go to Goodwill. And I went yesterday and I was pleasantly surprised. Granted, as I said, the Goodwills here are like, honestly, they're like regular stores because they're so expensive. but they sell the nicest things. And you know, can you imagine driving up the aisle with two carts filled with blankets? You could hardly see me, just you see them going. And then when I got to the register, everybody's looking at me like, whoa. So they were looking at me so hard. I go, well, you know, these blankets, I'm buying them to give to the homeless people that are on the street because it's so cold here now at night. This is a warm state, but for the last 2 years, we've been getting very cold at nights. Very, very cold. So when I drive and I see them, they're just hobbled, just shaking. So I decided, I used to feed them. When I fed, I used to do it on Facebook. I fed 250. I know, in those areas, especially here, Dennis, I love to go into those affluent areas because, and that's where I went yesterday. I went up to North yesterday, and I'm telling you, I got LL Bean blankets. I got Pottery Barn. I got all type of, because I look for labels. I'm like that. I look for labels. I love labels. And so I was telling you, so when I got up to the cashier, everybody was looking at me. Even the cashier, she was looking in amazement. What is she doing with so much blankets? So I said, they didn't say anything, but I could see it all over their faces. So I said, you know, I'm actually buying these blankets to give to people that live on the street since we have gotten so cold. And let me tell you something, Dennis. She said to me, the ones I pick up, there were $5.49, $6.49, $7.49. Because, you know, I have to let the money last so I could get more blankets. She says, I'll be able to give you some between 20 and 50% off. So I'm saying to myself, oh, 20%, yes, that are good. So when she got to the ones that were $7 and $6, she gave me 20% off the $5 ones. And when she got to the ones that was $6 and $7, she gave me 50% off. 50% off. So guess what I did? I turned back the money that I saved and I bought more blankets. And I stopped on the way home. I stopped by the pharmacy to take care of something. And I saw this young lady there. She was asking for something to eat. So I took her to get a sandwich and some juice. And when she was coming back, you know, we were chit-chatting. So I'm asking her, you know, what happened? Because she looked about 24, 25, if she was that old. Hello, SMR, how are you? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate you. Dennis and I are here just getting to know each other a little better. So thanks for joining. Welcome, share out for me, invite for me. I'm here ironing and decide to just do a quick pop-up and see who is here to say hello to. So Dennis, as I was telling you, so I was able to get 15 blankets. Those 15 blankets would have cost me, it would have cost me close to $300 if I'd bought them on Amazon. But I was able to get 15 blankets. So I saw this young lady and she was asking for something to eat. So I stopped. 1 minute. I stopped and I took her to the store and I got her a sandwich and some juice. I know. That's why I'm, you know, my girlfriend, I have been doing humanitarian work all my life. all my life. As far back as I can remember, I work at food pantry. I work on the street. I'm a social worker by profession. So, you know, I did a lot of street rescue, drugs and alcohol and, you know, suicide victims and everybody. So this has been a passion of mine, even though I gave up social work. And to be able to, pardon me, when I used to do the food, I used to do $250 a month, 250 people. Lou and Dennis, I used to feed on the streets of Phoenix by myself. I would get up in the mornings. I do it on Sunday. I call it Sunday dinner. Because, you know, when we're growing up, even now, even though a lot of traditions don't do it anymore, even now, I don't do much of it because I live alone. And Sundays, I just grab a salad or whatever I feel like. But I would get up in the mornings, like 4 o'clock on Sunday mornings, during this time of the year when it's cool here, and I would cook on my grill, and I would bake chicken and whatever. And so this has been something I've been doing, but I decided to shift to blankets. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming. As you come in, share and invite and give me a thumbs up. Join the conversation if you feel. See? That's what we have to do, Dennis. We have, and Lou, we have to make the difference. We can no longer sit back and say, oh, they're the ones that caused this on their life. That's not my job. My job is just to help them if I choose to. I believe that if you choose to help them, you shouldn't worry what they did to get where they are. Just help them. That's how I believe. What happened to them to get where they are? I don't stress that. I just make sure they have something to eat. And so I fed her. And while we were there chit-chatting, I said to her, how did you manage last night? Because it was cold. Sunday night was cold. And she said to me, I was so cold I didn't know what to do. 2 guys invited me under their tent to keep warm. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know what I would do. So I said to her, I have a gift for you. She said, you've been so good to me already. You gave me dinner. And I gave her a blanket. And if you, Lou and Dennis, and everyone else that's watching, if you go on the channel, you will see I try not to take their faces unless they want me to. I let them know that giving them the blanket does not mean they have to come on camera. But some of them, that's it. Especially the poor. Right, Dennis? Especially the poor. Especially the poor. Yes. He says, those are given to the poor. You know, the poor will always be among us. They will always be among us. The Bible says that, and society shows us that it's true. But you know, Lou and Dennis, you know that once upon a time it could be hard to be homeless, you know. These days, with the price of housing, thank you, my friend. With the price of housing, people are becoming more and more homeless. Can you imagine? I was talking to this guy, and you'll see him on my video because I let him know that I'm a content provider, and how I get the blanket is not only with my donations, but people's donations. So he was willing to go on. And he told me, he said, it took me 1 month to lose everything. He said, I lost, my apartment rent went up so high that I got depressed, was living in my car. Then I lost my job, I lost the car, you know, and all I could do is just encourage him. Just encourage him to keep trying. Because these days, We don't know what we're in for. We don't know what we're in for. And unless you have your own house these days, landlords are making hard-working people stress more than ever. Can you imagine you're working and half of your paycheck is going to rent? That's where we are now. When I listen to people that pays rent, I'm like, thank you, God, for getting me out of it when you did. Thank you for getting me out of it when you did. Because I don't know what I would do if I had to pay rent today. I don't know what I would do. Because rent is so expensive. Rent, I'm encouraging everybody, if you have a 640, 680 credit score, go get yourself a house. If you can rent an apartment, you can buy a house. Because you're going to get the mortgage cheaper than the rent. You're going to get your mortgage cheaper than the rent. First-time home buyers, there's help out there. There's help out there for you. HUD, all those places. If you're on Section 8, talk about buying a house. They'll take Section 8 as long as you can come up with your down payment. Min Kaski, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. So happy to see you. Say hello to Dennis and Lou. Say hello to Dennis and Lou. They're here hanging out with me. Get to know them. Get to know them. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, just doing a little evening chat. You are from India. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. So happy to have you here. If you have not perused my channel, looked at my channel, or view my channel, that's what peruse means. If you have not done that, when you're finished here, could you go ahead and do it? I am here in the U.S. I am here in the U.S. I live in the West. I live in the Western state. Yes, it's true. Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you and I'll get back to you. It's true, Dennis. It's true. Dennis, someone told me that their rent was $1,200 for 4 years. Their rent was $1,200. And this year the landlord put $800 on it. $800. $800. Thank you, Kahari. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Dennis, imagine $800. That's a whole paycheck for some people. The government needs to do something to stop these landlords. They really do. They really do. Because more working people are becoming homeless than anybody else. They're working and they're living in their cars. Because I talk to them. I volunteer at food pantries. I do a lot of community work. And I'm telling you, when you talk to them, see, you're lucky if you can get a one-bedroom for $900. Where can you get that? In my state, you can never get a one-bedroom for $900. One-bedroom, people are telling me one-bedroom are $1,400, $1,500. Two-bedroom are going up to $2,400. And a three-bedroom, don't even talk about it, $3,000. I said I was going to, and I think I'm going to do it when I come back from my vacation. I said I was going to go around. You know, the other thing is, Dennis, they're gentrifying all the areas. They're buying out all the Section 8 and all the other homes that, you know, don't look good. They're giving landlords and owners so much money, and they're buying out these places and gentrifying them, meaning they're putting up luxury apartments in areas that were considered, you know, decent for people to live. They're gentrifying the areas, and they're putting the rents high. That's another thing that is happening. They tear down an old building, put up a new one, slap some paint, put some stuff in the kitchen, and rent them for $3,000 and $4,000 a month. Something has to be done. So, as you said, Dennis, your channel, my channel is not monetized yet. Not yet. I'm praying for it to happen soon. So pray for me, okay, Short Harry? Pray for me. Pray for me that it will happen soon. Pray for me that it will happen soon. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. This and most of the time, the people that I've met, that I've spoken to with dogs, they can't afford the price for the dog and themselves, so they rather live on the street. They rather living on the street. It's a mess out here. They're charging a deposit and dog fee of almost, see what I'm saying? And then the people that have lived there forever, they raise the rent so high on them. They raise the rent so high on them when the lease is up. Minaski, are you okay? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Yeah, the rent situation, it's out of control. It's completely out of control. Something must be done. Your channel is monetized. Oh, that is good. Congratulations. I'm trying to get there. So help me to get there. Help me to get there by watching my videos. I'll come on and watch yours. I don't do sub for subs. I watch your channel if I find it interesting. Okay? But I'll certainly visit your channel. I'll certainly visit it. Dennis, I think Dennis and I are already connected. I'll check again, but I think we are. Oh, happy to know you're monetized. We're happy to know that. Happy to know that. That's what all of us are working towards. So I'm talking about the plight of the homeless and what we can do in our corner to help each other. And for those of you who see it on my channel, I'm doing a blanket drive. I do them every year. Yes, pray for me. I do them every year. I do a different project every year, not the same thing. So are you serious, Dennis? You just lost me right there. You just lost me right there, my friend Dennis, but we're still friends. We are still friends, Dennis. We're still friends. We are still friends. Oh, I look at it, you see, Dennis? We just got to make a difference with each other, accept each other, respect each other, and let what happens, happens. Let the chip fall where they may. But as long as each one help one, we can make the difference. Each one help one, we can make the difference. Each one help one. Yep. Even with us here on YouTube, I hear a lot of content providers that are concerned that they're no longer getting the support they used to get. And if you're a content provider, I'm sure you're feeling that too. Because there was a time, I'm on now for what, almost 15 minutes? There was a time I would have 100 or 100 or more people on. But we can't do everything for numbers anymore. Yes, Dennis. If we are here for everyone, and if we can stretch a penny to make someone's life better, you see, because let me tell you something. Psychologist says that a part of what brings self-satisfaction, self-peace, is the ability to help others. The people that volunteers, the people that gives back, the people that makes a difference, they're the happiest people, not the people with money. You're gonna lock down yours soon? The lockdown make YouTube boom. Yes, it did. And over the last few months, everybody's on YouTube now. So nobody has time to support anyone anymore. So I'm grateful for you, Dennis, to being here. I'm grateful for you, Lou. I'm grateful for Minashi. I am so grateful for your time. Those of you who are watching, who are not in the chat, I appreciate your time because I know it's not always easy. And you try to support everyone. Yes, Manaski, say hi to Dennis. Wonderful person. And Lou is here too. Say hi to Lou, Mina. Say hi to Lou. So all we can do is appreciate those that support us and encourage our friends and our families to continue to support us. Because everybody's on YouTube, so therefore everybody's trying to do something. So nobody has the time anymore to support. But I will always support. I will always support. Might not do it when you think I should, but I'll get to it. I will get to it. So we're talking about making a difference. We're talking about making a difference with this blanket drive. And how grateful my first recipient was. And Dennis, I did a Dennis is from the US also. Dennis is also from the US, Mina. Dennis is from the US too. Dennis is from the US too. Yes, Dennis, the price of housing is creating a larger influx of homelessness. Larger influx of homelessness. And I'm hearing that the food stamp program is going to be decreased. You know, I don't know what is going to happen to us. I don't know. I don't know. But those of us who can make a difference, please do so. Tall man, welcome, 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 my Grenadian friend. Welcome. Welcome. Tall man, do you have a flood going on? Was that a flood I saw? You have a flood going on in Grenada? I hope you're safe. I hope your family is safe. So yes, the weather is, even here in Arizona. Yes, be safe, please, be safe. How much more can you guys take? You just had the hurricane, now a flood. So Tolman Lou and Miska and Dennis are here just chatting up a little. Tolman, I know you see what I'm doing to help the homeless people that lives on the street with my blanket drive. Thanks all, thanks. Guys, if you cannot afford to donate to help the drive, please watch. Watch the videos when they come out to their entirety, please, guys. That's your donation. If you cannot afford to donate, watch the videos to their entirety when they come out. For me, please, 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 watch them and share them. Maybe you cannot afford to donate, but someone else can. Okay, so watch those videos and share them out for me. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you. I'm Home Care Queen TV, formerly known as Home Care Queen TV, now My Mercedes World. Why I switched to My Mercedes World is for the channel to be a little more inclusive. There were people that was thinking it was only for people who are in caregiving. So when I heard that, I revamped the channel and renamed it. But it's still Home Care Queen. If you put that on YouTube, you'll still get me. Okay, so thanks for coming. I hope your work day was good. Hope your work day was good. I'm here packing because Thanksgiving is around the corner. Thanksgiving is around the corner and I am heading out for Thanksgiving. So I'm here pressing and packing and chatting to you guys. Thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks for coming. Welcome. Tap up the phone. Click your computer. Send me some love. And donate to my blanket drive. Why? Phoenix Fireside. What's going on? Who hold their message? Who did that? Guys, whoever release Phoenix, guys. Whoever block Phoenix, release her. Hi, how are you? I know, right? Phoenix, do you know that I live here in Phoenix? Did you see my last video? I'm doing my blanket drive. I did one last year and I'm doing one again this year for the people that live on the street. Yes, I live here in Phoenix. Thanks for coming. I was watching your videos last night. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here, Phoenix. Oh, I see. What did she text? I didn't even catch it. I thought it was you, tall man, that got her. Maybe she spanned. Maybe she's, you can't span, okay, Phoenix? Can't write big letters. YouTube will block you. And please don't drop links, guys. Don't drop links as you come in. Don't drop links. You can wait a while, then you drop the link. But if you drop them as you come in, you really mess up my algorithm, okay? So I'll tell you when you can drop your link. But in the meantime, you can say hi to each other. Torman is a wonderful person. Phoenix, all the guys here. Minna, Dennis, Lou, all wonderful people to get to know. Yeah, but it depends. I am not a builder channel. And what I mean by builder, some channels are made for you to grow. I'm not that channel, so I don't know why YouTube did that. But thanks for staying. Thanks for staying. I know they don't like big caps, and because your name is big caps, just like mine. When your name is big caps and you write in caps, sometimes YouTube block you. It wasn't anyone. So I'm happy you stayed. I'm glad you're here. I'm happy. YouTube has become very temperamental these last couple of weeks. Very, very temperamental. Very, very temperamental. So I'm glad you're here, Phoenix. I appreciate you. Did you see my latest video with the blankets? Handing out blankets? Yeah, where in Phoenix are you, Phoenix? Where in Phoenix are you? Or that's your name? You don't live in Phoenix. That's just your name. Let me know. Is that just your name? Or you live in Phoenix? Oh, really, Dennis? Because I said remember when you come and I said I haven't seen you in a while. You know, I took 2 weeks because sometimes you just got to do that. I took 2 weeks just to refresh my head and okay, I thought you live in Phoenix. Okay. Oh, you picked the name because you have been through a lot and you have risen above it. So happy to hear that, Phoenix. So happy to hear that. We just got to keep going, keep pushing forward. If you believe in a God like I do, you pray and you keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Denise and Tolman and I were here talking about the price of rent, how much it's affecting working people, and people are living in their cars because rent is so high even though they're working. And we're saying if we can make a difference. No, not really. Not really, Phoenix. Not really. Not really at all. What we think is who we are. That's a positive thing to think. That you're rising like the Phoenix. That's positive. That is very, very positive. That's what we're talking about. Making the difference, stop thinking about how hard we have it for a little bit and just think about somebody else, and it will make life so much better. It will make life so much better. So you're doing good. I love the name. I love the name. I thought you were my neighbor here in Phoenix. So I would say, wow, we could do a meetup. Yeah, I thought you were my neighbor here in Phoenix. But that's a good name too. And the reason why you chose the name Phoenix, Rise Above the Ashes, that's absolutely a good name. My name is my Mercedes World. That's Mercedes is my middle name. And when I was formerly Home Care Queen TV, it still is. But I changed the name when I took a break. I reassessed the channel. And I would say to friends, I don't see you watching me. And they say, I don't need home care. You know that. So once they told me that, I said, okay. People think the channel is just for caregivers and people that need home care. No, I'm an advocate channel. If you peruse my channel, you'll see I cook, I advocate. I'm a multi-purpose channel. So that's why I changed it to Mercedes World. So we're talking about how we can make a difference. How we can make a difference in our corner. Dennis, I told you when you come in that I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to meet you too, Shao. Nice to meet you too. Dennis, I told you I haven't seen you, so you never and then I have this bandana on my head. I have this bandana on my head. Dennis didn't recognize me. Yeah, I'm your queen. I'm still your queen, Dennis. Still your queen. Just switch the name up a little bit. I just switched the name up a little bit to be more inclusive so people could feel free. Not thinking, oh, I don't need home care, so I don't need to watch her. No, no, no. I want everyone to watch me. That's home. That plus me. Am I in that 60? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming. Those that are, I know you're there. Those that are not in the chat, I know you're there. And since you're there, do me a favor. As I always say, if you spend the time to come, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me some love. Love don't cost a thing. Give me some love because I know you're there. I know you're there. So share the love. Share the love. Do unto others as you'd like them do to you, right? You share the love. You just don't come and listen. Yeah, tell them, Phoenix. Just don't come and listen. I know you you know what, Dennis? That is one thing I love about doing this YouTube. I've met so much wonderful people, and even though we don't know each other personally, the respect there is so good. Some people, the respect and the camaraderie and the appreciation for each other. That's why I'm saying, you know, I hear people complaining, and I'm feeling it. See, Dennis says he's giving it a break. If you look at this as an income, you will lose your mind. You will lose your mind. Because trying to come up with 4,000 watch hours is no joke. You'd have to live on it 24/7 from your born until now. So we just got to keep taking our time, keep going, keep pushing. And if you're stretching numbers, it's going to drive you crazy. See, I appreciate those of you who are here, just like if it was 150 people. I appreciate you guys. And that's how we have to do it on these streets. We have to appreciate the people that support us and just take what it is. Just take what it is. I have you guys here. I'm good. Just take what we get. Otherwise, you'll just get totally frustrated. YouTube change your rules every month. Every month they change the rules. So, you know, you can't let it get to you. Can't let it get to you at all. Can't let it get to you. Just got to do what you can, both on YouTube and for each other. And let's not pass anyone that needs our help and don't help them. Let's try to make a difference. Let's try to make a difference. If it's even a candy bar, give someone in need. Give someone in need. You know, I volunteered at a food bank for 1.5 years. Because of circumstances, I had to stop. Yes, that's the attitude, Phoenix. That's the attitude. Because they're not coming anymore. So those who come, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And for those who are listening and not in the chat, I appreciate you too. I appreciate you too. So all we can do on these streets, on YouTube streets and in our neighborhood, is just make a difference. That's all we can do. Make a difference. Be the change that we want. Waiting for somebody to do it, it might never happen. So be the change you want. Make the difference. You be the difference. You be the difference. Because a crowd don't necessarily mean genuineness. It just means it's a crowd. So you make the difference where you are and you keep pushing. And remember, guys, peruse the channel, share out those videos for me so I can get more donation for blankets. I'm doing my personal donation drive with my friends and my family. I'm reaching out to them because they've always supported me. So share out the video with the blankets so people can see that they are being given out. They are being given out. Okay, guys? And what are you guys planning for Thanksgiving? Well, it's a lot of men here, and men don't do the planning. Us women do. Men come to eat and watch the game, right, men? But can you believe the year, Phoenix, Dennis, can you believe the year is ending already? Can you believe we're at the end of the year already? And this has been a rough year. This has been a challenging year. Challenging. I understand, Dennis. So just share, sweetheart. You and I'm gonna put that on my community post. That if you can't donate, share out. Share the video. So someone that can will. Just share out the video. If you can't donate, share the video out with me so they could see the blankets and see that people are getting them. I will not put people on. Thank you, Dennis. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's support. Putting it out there on your community posts, that's support. So not because you can't, because I know everybody's having it hard. I know. And I know, and that's why sending it out on your community post, someone might see it and say, wow, what a nice thing to do, and donate. And the donation doesn't have to be $1 million. Granted, if you have it, I want it. It could be anything you can afford. Anything you can afford. Anything you can afford, you send it. Because someone will be warm. Someone will be warm because you cared. Someone will be warm because you cared. So don't feel bad if you can't donate. Share, like the videos, watch them to their entirety when I post them. And that's your contribution. That's your contribution. So don't feel bad. It's rough out here. Rough out here. Rent is killing people. People are just working to pay rent these days. Working people are living in their cars. I volunteered at a food bank for almost 2 years. And as I was saying, I stopped because of circumstances. And guys, when I listened to the report, I remember when we started, if we fed 5 people, we fed a lot. Now we're feeding 50, 60 families plus per week. Per week. The food bank is still there. Per week. And when I listen to their reports, their monthly reports, and see the amount of people they're feeding, people are in need. People are in need, and we just have to make sure we are making the difference. If you can't give, just give a smile. Just tell them they'll be okay. Tell them hang in there. You know, one of the things that I admire with the homeless population, their strength. Yes, that's right. I forget you do those things. Yes, yes, yes. Now you see we know each other. I remember you have those things, those prints. I remember. But you know what I admire about the homeless population? When you go around them, they are such a community. They're such a community. They bond together. If one get a bottle of soda, they sip and pass it around. I always admire how they look out for each other. They look out for each other, like this young girl told me when I saw her yesterday and gave her the blanket. She said she would have froze to death if it wasn't for 2 guys that called her in their tent. And she said they never hurt her. They just made sure she was warm for the night. You know, they're so, sometimes I wish we were like that. Supportive, unconditionally supportive of each other. Unconditional support of each other. And the more you give, the more at peace you become. The more at peace you become. Closed hands. Closed hands can't feed anyone. You have to open your hand. You have to give. You have to be merciful. You have to be supportive. You don't have money, but money is not the only thing to give. Money is not the only thing to give. If you see somebody having a hard time, just tell them you'll get through it. Is it going to be easy? No, but you'll get through it. Just an encouraging word. Just an encouraging word. We wait until Christmas. We wait until the holidays one of the reasons I switch my humanitarian work is because Arizona is hot. Arizona is hot. So I can't do much in the summer. But what I do, I always have bottled water in my car. You know, they're begging for money, but sometimes all I can give them is a bottle of water and an ear to listen when they want to talk. So true. So true. And an ear to listen when they want to talk. And don't question them too much. What happened? What happened? What happened? Why? Don't do that, because after you walk off, they have to still endure the elements. So don't question them too much. Why? If you can help them, then you question. But if you're just giving them a bottle of water, don't question them why. Unless you can find a way to help them. Don't do the questioning, because that doesn't help them. That doesn't help them. If you have a solution, then you ask why. But if you don't have one, just give them a smile, a kind word, a bottle of water, and leave them alone. Leave them alone, because you're questioning them, giving them a false hope that you might help in a different way. I let them tell me. Like I asked yesterday, how are you doing? Talk to me, Dennis. Talk to me. And they're an example of unconditional love towards each other. You hear me? Until you have experienced them close up and personal like I do, these people care for each other. We can learn something from them. They genuinely care for each other. We can learn something from them. They genuinely care. You give them a blanket, they run and get the other person. Come, you can get a blanket. I gave her the sandwich, and she took it on the blanket and she ran around. I know she's looking for somebody to share it with. So let's make the difference. Let's not just wait for Christmas. Let's make the difference every day. People are lonely. People are hurting. Yes, but some people don't believe that, Dennis. Some people don't believe that. It's me, I. What I can do and where I can go and what I can buy. Some people don't believe that. Yeah, just give a word of encouragement. Just give a word of encouragement, and if you see something that someone in danger, say something. You see someone in danger, say something. Don't pass and say none of my business and leave the person to suffer. See something, say something. See someone that needs a bottle of water or a soda. I don't care that you're a vegan, vegetarian, whatever and you are. You don't drink a soda. Give them a soda. Give them a soda. Give them a soda. You don't eat candy. Give them a candy. That has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. How you choose to live your life is your business. When you're helping people, you just give. When you're helping people, you just feel the need. It doesn't matter that you don't do it. It doesn't matter. Yes, sodas are bad for us who choose to live that life. But a person's living on the street and asks for a soda, give it to them. Give it to them. If you can't give it to them, walk away. Don't sit and preach to them and tell them you shouldn't drink soda, because that's not going to help them. Because that soda and that sugar is going to save their life. The sugar in that soda is going to save their life. Going to bring up their blood sugar. Going to give them a little energy to keep going. We can't impose our lifestyle on people when we're helping them. We can't. How I choose to live my life is how I choose to live my life. If I'm helping someone, I'm not bringing them into that. They want a soda, I'm giving them a soda. If I can afford it, I'm giving it to them. Doesn't matter that I don't drink soda every day. I'm giving it to them. Because the important thing here is not, yes, Dennis. The important thing is not to lecture to them. It's just to help them in a temporary space. Want a soda? Give the soda if you can afford it. Give the soda if you can afford it. Because you pass somebody that's begging. They're not begging for your mortgage. They're not begging for your car payment or your shopping bill. They're just begging something. And you're not going to give them because you think they're going to buy drugs with it or you think they're going to buy alcohol with it. Give them and leave it like that. They ask for something, if you can afford it, give it to them and leave it. Give it to them and leave it. Give it to them and leave it. If you can't give it to them, leave them alone. Let the next person come and help. Let the next person come and help. Because as Dennis says, the poor will always be among us. Ignoring them doesn't mean they're going to go away. It just means that you're allegedly mean or ignorant. You're allegedly mean or ignorant or puffed up and pride up. Help where you can. Help where you can. And watch things multiply in your life. I am a witness. I got the t-shirt, the hat, and the cup. How volunteering has bring such joy to my life. Such joy. And getting the support, oh boy, it has been overwhelming sometimes. So do what you can in your corner. Okay, Minka, do what you can in your corner. If you can give a bottle of water for the month, give your bottle of water. Give your bottle of water. Tell yourself, I am going to make a difference, even though I'm having such a hard time right now. One day, every other week, I'm going to make a difference in someone's life that I meet on the street. If it's even to give them a bottle of water, I'm going to make a difference. And you'll see, because thanks for coming, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you come in, this is Home Care Queen TV, now Mercedes World. Welcome to my channel. If you have not perused the channel, please do so when you have the time. And if you like something on the channel, become a member of the channel. Subscribe, okay? Oh, Phoenix, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Mika. Thanks for coming. I hope you liked, and I hope you share the video out. That's there for the blanket, donations. Share them out for me, Mika. Minka, share it out for me. And again, as I said, guys, I'm not forcing you to give. I appreciate whatever you can do to get the word out. If you can't afford to give, share the live. It's on my page with the blankets. You can see there's a video there with me purchasing them. There's another video with me I was able to give one out right away to a young lady. So share them out for me, because if you can't, someone might see it. And if they can't afford to donate, they can probably share it out for me, okay? And remember, make a pledge that you're going to make a difference in somebody's life, even if it's $1. Okay, thank you. Even if it's $1, guys, make a difference in someone's life where you are. Okay? So this blanket drive is also to encourage you to brighten the corner where you are. If each one help one, we'll become a better society. Each one help one. So brighten the corner where you are. If you can't afford to give to me, just brighten the corner where you are. Make a difference in your corner. Okay? Make a sacrificial difference. Oh, thank you. Same here. Same here, Phoenix. Same here. Yes, we all can, you know, you don't have to have $1 million to make a difference. You just have to have $1 extra. You just have to have $1 extra to make that difference. I remember when I did the Sunday dinners, I call it. And the first time, oh guys, the first time I cooked and says, okay, I can feed 20 people. And I got out there and the people kept calling their friends, running across the street, calling their friends, and I ran out of food. So music, thank you, SD Music. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. I'm ironing and chatting, getting ready for Thanksgiving vacation. And I decided since I have the time, I'll chat with you guys a little. And SD Music. I don't know if you have perused my channel, if you have looked at my channel. Don't leave now to look at it. You can do it afterwards. But I'm doing a blanket drive. And what I'm saying is to everyone, if you cannot afford to donate, the way you can assist me. Oh, he got you here. Okay. The way you can assist me is by sharing the videos out. Watching the videos to their entirety, like them, do a comment, because you know that's what YouTube wants us to do. Make a comment and then share it out. And I'm suggesting that you do something in your corner. You do something in your corner to make a difference with someone in need. That's what I'm suggesting. You cannot support financially. It's okay. It's okay. Just when you have the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, take that opportunity and do that. Take that opportunity and do that. So that's where I am, SD Music, talking about how we can uplift each other here on YouTube and in our community. Uplift each other here by supporting the channels that you choose to support. And when you come across someone that is in need, you don't have to give them your car payment and your house payment. Just do what you can to make a difference for them. And Dennis was saying, trying to figure out how they end up the way they end up is not our job. Our job is to assist if we can. Our job is to assist if we can. And if we can't, we leave them alone. We don't question them. Preach, Dennis. Boy, you sound like a pastor. Preach, Dennis. Sacrificial giving, I call it, Dennis. When you give out of your abundance, it's good. But when you give from a sacrificial space, I think the blessing is greater. I think the blessing is greater. When you know this is all I have, but I'm going to share it. I think the blessing is greater. I really do. Because sometimes when we give out of our abundance, we don't think about it. It's an action. We just do it. But when we have to think, okay, so I have $4 to buy this bread, and this poor lady needs a soda. And the soda is $59. Okay, I'm going to buy a bread on sale and get her. You know, sometimes because we have to think about it, you know, like the same thing they say with credit cards. When you use cash, you save more money. Thank you so much, SD. Thanks, Miski, for inviting him. Thank you. Keep inviting, guys. Keep inviting. Keep inviting someone to come over and join us. Yes, Dennis. When you give out of abundance, it's good. Giving is good. But when you have to really say, okay, I'm going to deny myself from getting a whole bread, and I'm just going to get one on sale. It's a different type of blessing. It's a different type of blessing. I talk about the widow's mite a lot. Everybody was giving and she just humbly put in hers. Hey, listen, Dennis, you gonna let me come through this phone? Say that again. Say that again for those in the back. It's easy to be a friend when things are good. It's when things are uncomfortable we need you. Wow, Dennis. You are preaching tonight. Yes, we love your new friend, Minka. We love your new friend. Thanks for bringing. Bring more. Get more, Minka. Get more of your friends to come in. Thanks, guys, for coming. Appreciate everyone's time. Those of you who are not in the chat, I know you're there. So I'm just asking you to like up a live for me. Like it for me, guys. Like it for me. If you're here, that means it's something why you're here, whether it's positive or negative. Thanks for coming. And give me some likes. Okay, guys? Give me some likes. Share out for me. Minka, share out for me. Get more of your friends to come in. Yeah, so while life is not the best, I'm ironing everything. It seems that way, right? It seems that way. It's just a few summer dresses and some linen pants. I love linen pants when I travel because they really cope with the hot weather. And I don't like to iron, you know, Dennis. I don't like to iron. It's one of my least favorite chores, ironing. I don't like it at all. That's the Dennis, that's the reason I came on. I said I must find somebody who's willing to come on. Who's willing to come on while I'm ironing. Huh? It's just enough for vacation. Just enough for vacation. A few dresses and some shorts. A lot of blouse. Because with the shorts, I don't need to carry a lot of clothes. Just change the blouses. Yeah, it looks like a lot. It looks like a lot. Because what? We've been here an hour and I'm still ironing. Because I'm paying attention to you too. I'm engaging with you. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming. Tap up the live, please. So happy you're here. So happy you're here. Denise and Minska and Lou, we're here having a good chat about life. We're having a good chat about life. What is that, Dennis? I don't understand that. Oh, yeah, linen keeps you cool. Linen and these new jeans that them this is not new. This is like 10 years old. But when they used to make clothes, the good jeans are the biblical. Okay, what? If you don't mind, Dennis, what denomination do you attach yourself to, if any? What denomination do you attach yourself to, if any? Because your words are profound. Your words are profound. Your words are so encouraging. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming. See, look. I just fold them like this and put them in a suitcase. So when I get where I'm going, you're a Christian. Yeah, so you don't align yourself with anything. You just believe in God and live your best life. Okay. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. I'm Christian too, but I affiliate myself with the Adventist Church. I'm a member of the Adventist Church. Try to live a Christ-like life, and I am a member of the Adventist organization. Yeah, been a member all my life. It has worked for me. Having a higher force has worked for me. So happy to know your conversation is very, very uplifting. Very uplifting. Raised as a Methodist. Okay. Okay, I can respect that. All right, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. We're just talking about life and how making a difference in other people's life really makes yours better. That's what we're talking about. Whatever you can do to make a difference, go ahead and do it. Don't have to use your mortgage to do it. If a person asks for $1, you can't afford $1 and you have 50 cents, give it. Give it. Oh, thank you, SD. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for going and checking it out. I hope there's something on the channel you loved, and I'm happy you came back. Happy you came back. Happy you came back. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Those of you that are not in the chat, I know you're there. Just want you to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming. So SD, how has YouTube been treating you? Are you feeling the pinch like everyone? Are you a YouTuber trying to be a content provider? And how is YouTube treating you? Because he didn't hear you. Put it back out again, Miska. Because he would have answered if he saw it. Put it back. Ask him again. Dennis, Minkaski. I am really butchering this person's name. I am so sorry. Blame it on my head and not my heart. I am butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for coming. Dennis Minkaski is asking you something. See if you can scroll up and find what he asked. Oh, good. Happy to hear, Minska. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. Without him, we're nothing. And showing a little bit of Jesus to someone in need is the best thing we can do. The best thing we can do is being a little bit of Jesus for someone in need. That's the best thing we can do. Life becomes more joyful. Stress is decreased. When you reach out to help someone, it's a joy. Take it from me. It is such a joy. take the focus of our pain and our problem and our issues and focus on someone else. Focus on someone else makes all the difference in the world. If you have the opportunity to volunteer at a food pantry, anything you have the opportunity to do, do it. And watch how life lenses change for you. Watch how life lenses change. The joy that you get to see someone smile because you were there for them. The joy that you get when someone smiles, when you help them, is like nothing. No Coach bag, no Gucci bag, nothing beats that feeling. When you know that you made a difference in someone's life and you do it from an authentic place, it makes such a difference. And that's why all these years I've been doing this, I show it to get donations to help me, but I don't show it as a way of look at what I'm doing. I show it to get other people involved. Maybe someone else will do it in their community. But don't show their faces, guys. If you ever help someone, don't show their faces. Maintain their dignity and their pride while helping them. I have been in situations where they see the camera and they want to be on YouTube. Now that's a different thing. That's a different thing. But if they don't want to, and guys, let me tell you, when you're helping, especially when you're helping and you have a video camera, remember to ask them and inform them that your video is on. And if they say they don't want to be on it, don't force them, guys. Respect them. The young lady I gave the blanket to, she only wanted to be on it just to collect the blanket. She didn't want to talk on it. But she spoke to me. But she didn't want to speak on camera. You know, so even though we're helping them, they're in charge, not us. And we have to maintain their dignity and their pride. Because, you know, guys, they have families. They have families out there. Some of them don't want the family to know that they end up the way they are. Some of them don't want the family to know that they end up the way they are. Last year, I guess if you heard me talk about this, last year I was able to get a young man back home to his mother. He said his mother would not take him back because he got messed up. And I said, can I try? Because he was young, he was 21. And I spoke to him and he gave me his mother's number and I called his mother. And she lived in another state. And she said she didn't know where he is. And I called him and she zelled me the money right there to give him to take a lift and head to the airport. Yes, she told him head to the airport and call her, she'll get a ticket for him. And that young man called me and told me he was home. I blocked his number because I did not want to continue communication with him, so I blocked him. Once he called me and told me he was home, and his mother told me thanks for calling me, I stay out of contact with them because my job is not to continue. So they're out there and they're ashamed. Some of them are truly ashamed. Some of them are truly ashamed and they don't want the family to see them that way. Others don't think the family will take them back. So this is the reason why we have to remember that they're human beings. Situation don't change them from being human beings. It doesn't change. So brighten the corner where you are, guys. Brighten the corner where you are. Wherever you get the opportunity to the opportunity to assist, go ahead and do it. The joy that comes with it, it's like nothing. Money cannot buy that. Money cannot buy that. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow for the videos. Watch them to their entirety if you cannot donate. And leave a comment so I could get back to you. If you want to donate, the number should be up there also. If it's not up there, just write in the comment and I will get in touch with you. I will get in touch with you. Okay, but the number should be there for Zelle. It should be there. I forgot to pin it before I started. But if you want to donate to the cause, just leave me a comment and I'll get the information to you. I'll get the information to you. What am I doing? I'm pressing. I am pressing. Getting ready for the holidays. Yes, I know it's on the 11th, but I'm not a last minute person. I'm not a last minute person. And when I'm going away, I love to clean up my house. And so once I pack everything, put them in my washroom, leave them there. Okay, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your presents. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Come back again. You hear? Okay, Dennis. Come back again. Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. I'm here pressing and packing. Pressing and packing. And you will see where I end up for Thanksgiving. You will see. Bye, Dennis. Thanks for your company. Thanks for your company. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Nice having you here. Nice having you here. Nice having... Can you believe it's not even 7 o'clock? And it's so dark outside. It is so dark. We don't have saving times here. But it still get dark. We don't change our time. Oh, you're saying goodbye to Minsky. Okay, glad you're staying with me, Dennis. Love your company. Love your company. Love your company. Is it dark where you are too, Dennis? It is so dark here and it's only 6:30. It is dark out there. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you too. Thank you too. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Thanks, Cam. Like up the live for me, guys. Like up the live. If you're here, share the love. If you are here, share the love, guys. Love don't cost a thing. Love don't cost anything. It's doesn't cost to be nice. If you're here, like up the live. Love to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, SB. Thank you. Thank you, SD. Thank you so much. Yes, 6:30 here too, dark as midnight. Because our time doesn't change, but it still gets dark. We don't jump forward and hop backwards. We don't do that. We stay at one time. We stay at one time and one time only. Because the safety of the kids and the elderly is so important. You know, they're outside in the dark coming home from school and, you know, so important. And we're on mountain time here. And there's a lot of solar generated power here. So we don't go back. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming. So nice to have you. I am here pressing. Okay. All right. Okay, Minka. The only thing I don't know what that means. 12 from 9, 7. Is that 7:30? I am no good with military time. Is that 7:30? Put in Western time. Let me see, Minka. Put in Western time because I don't know that time. Put in a normal time. Is that 7:30 to 1:30? Is that what you're saying? Put regular time in for me so I could make a note of it. Yes, time is not only flipping, Dennis. Time is moving so fast. Christmas is here. And then boom, it's 2025. Moving so fast. This year flew by. It flew by this year. This year flew by. This year flew by. This year flew by, but you know, we still gotta give thanks. We're alive. We're still pushing. 7:30 to 9:30. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Might not catch you 7:30 because that's early for me to get up, but I'll catch you. I'll catch you on the rerun. I'll catch you on the rerun, okay? -12. Okay, I thought it was that. I thought it was -12 to get the correct. I thought it was -12 to get the correct number. Yeah, if Dennis has the time, he will be there. He will be there. If he has the time, he will be there. Don't worry, you'll get the support. You might not get it on the live, but you'll get it. You'll get it rewatch. Rewatch is also important. Oh, Dennis, do you know that a lot of people don't know that when you watch a live, even when you do your live, encourage people to go back after the live has ended and make a comment. YouTube wants that now. After the live has ended, go back and put a comment. Because YouTube is getting crazy. Okay? YouTube is getting crazy. So much people on there, they're making it more difficult every month. It's more and more difficult. Because everyone is on YouTube these days. So they're making it hard. So when you do a live, guys, encourage your viewers to go back after you have ended. Just go back and say something in the comment. Just go back and say something. And there also, this vertical thing is taking over. Now this looping thing. Dennis, have you tried looping? Have you tried looping, Dennis? Looping. Have you tried it? The vertical looping? No? I tried it. It's on StreamYard. And it's on another one. I forgot that one's name. I tried it. But you loop something all night. And then I wake up with 8 watch hours. I don't like it at all. I get more on the live stream than I get with the looping. Now, granted, I have seen people with 300,000 views on their loops. But I see a lot of foreigners with those numbers. A lot of Africans, Canadians, English, Japan. But for some reason here in the US, I don't see, I've been scrolling, I don't see a lot of people getting these high numbers here, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's where you run a video. You have to do it through Ustream or StreamYard. And what you do is you put up a video. Really? What did you do? That's what's called looping. That's what's called looping. I tried it about 6 times. I didn't get much views at all. I don't even think I get 501. So I haven't done any since. I don't even think I got 501. You hit 15. Wow. How much subscribers you got out of that? How much watch hour, I should say. How much watch hour you got from that? Because what I found out is that if people don't come on, you don't get the watch hours, which makes sense. People have to watch it. For some reason, people look, I've been on for what, almost 2 hours? See? I've been on for almost 2 hours and it's only 6 of you came on. People are not supporting anymore. But we have to keep pushing, as I said before. People are not supporting any. Once upon a time, I would have large numbers. But everybody's complaining about it. Everybody. So it has to be, I don't know what it is. People are not getting Did you get a notification, Dennis, or you just happened to pop by and saw it? Did you get notification? Or you just happened to pop by and saw me? People are not getting notification, and I used to send it out on Facebook. But when I do them like this, I don't have the time to send it out on Facebook. I just was here pressing and decided, you know what, let me go on and see if anybody comes on, talk about the drive, the blanket drive. And, you know, just chit chat. So I appreciate your company, Dennis. Truly appreciate it. I'm almost finished. Almost finished. It's almost like I have a theme here. I'm noticing that everything I have is almost everything is blue and white. I didn't even realize when I took them out the closet that I did this. It's like almost everything is blue and white. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. So we're just talking about life. Talking about life. Coming up for air. Taking time to exhale. Taking time to just do something for you and do something for someone else. That's what we're here talking about. Do something for you and someone else to decrease life stresses. Do something for you and someone else. That's what we're here talking about. Yep, the views have gone to the wind. People are not viewing anymore. But we have to keep going. Have to keep going. Thank you for being here, Dennis. Thank you for being here. All those that are on and are not in the chat, thank you for being here also. Thank you for being here. I'm ironing. Not my favorite thing to do, but I'm doing it. Because vacation, Thanksgiving is around the corner, so vacation mode is on. Vacation mode is on. So Dennis, what are you doing or your family doing for Thanksgiving? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? You start planning yet? I don't like turkey. I don't like the neck and the leg. Oh, so far, so sorry. Yeah, you believe me, they can really, if you allow them on YouTube, they can really, really, really discourage you. But I don't pay it any mind. I don't pay it any mind. I was me before I came on YouTube, and I'll always be me. Always be me. Where I need to grow, I'll grow. What I need to adapt to, I will, but I'm not going to follow this silliness that is going on. I'm not. But it can be tough out here. Okay. You and your mom. Okay. Yep. I only have a daughter here. And she's married and she's not well. So I know I wouldn't see her for Thanksgiving. So I decided to go away. I decided to go away for the holidays. Because I know I wouldn't see my daughter. Because the holidays are hard. The holidays can be hard. They can be hard. So I make plans so I'm not here by myself. Last year I hosted last year. I hosted Thanksgiving last year with some friends. It was very good. We had a good time. But this year I said I'm not leaving it to chance, so I made my plans early. Because I used to go to my sister, because all the family would gather at my sister, or a lot of the family, not all, would gather at my sister because mom is there. And then I get to see my nieces and nephew. I get to see my sister and my mom and other family members. But this year I just decided to just do something different for me. Really? It really seems like I'm doing a lot. Oh my gosh. I think I'm finished. No, I have 3 pieces more. Yes, that can happen. Believe me. You cannot stand up for anything, it seems, before they stop and they come against you. But the blood of Jesus, I will always stand up for what is right. Always. Because I'm not afraid to be alone. A person, let me share this thought with you, Dennis. A person that does not need a crowd to survive is a very confident person. A person does not need a crowd to survive is a very confident person. And a very stable and happy person. Have your friends, but you don't need a crowd. I wish I knew this in my earlier life. But you know, you learn through experience and age. So crowd doesn't necessarily mean you're loved. It just means it's a crowd. Doesn't necessarily mean you're loved. It just means it's a crowd. So you take your time one step at a time and do you. One step at a time and do you. Because having a crowd don't mean you're loved. So just do you. Because I don't know. YouTube is like a loaded gun. People just fire shots. And you have to be able to duck. And if you can't duck, you leave. Because that's what they want. They think they're the only one that should be on here. There are those that think they're the only one that should be on here. Nobody else. So you got to roll with the punches, my friend. Roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them discourage you. Because they're good at it. They are good at it. Because it's a crab situation, you know. Nobody wants the other one to come up. And if you align yourself with people that support your belief system, they come against you. So you just gotta do you. You just gotta do you. Don't make it such a big part of your life that you leave everything else. You leave your friends out of your life because of YouTube. Don't do it. Don't make YouTube be the main focus of your life. Because if you do it, you'll get hurt. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Just a pop-up chat. Just a pop-up chat. I'm here packing. Pressing and packing for Thanksgiving vacation. Thanks for coming in. Like up the live for me, please. Like up, love. Don't cost a thing. Give me some love. Give me some love. For those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and peruse the channel and see if there's something about it you like. And if there's something about it you like, support by watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and share. I know it's a lot, but that's what YouTube wants. That's what YouTube wants, darling. So we have to ask for it. Thanks for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say hello to Dennis and Lou. Who else is here? Thanks for coming, thanks for coming, thanks for coming. Doing vacation prep. I'm pressing and packing, guys. Pressing and packing. And you will see where I'm heading when the time comes. I'll go live. In some situations, I'll go live. And when the time comes, okay? When the time comes, I will go live and you will see. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. That's why I'm here, Dennis. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Trying to get that WH. That's why I'm here. That's why I crank all who's on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys supporting me and keeping my company. Appreciate you a lot. Don't take your time for granted. I really don't. I really don't. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's very hard. Very hard. Start working on it from now, Dennis. I waited too long. I waited too long. I had no idea what it was about. And I waited too long. Too long. I could have been monetized already. But I didn't realize that this thing was an issue. So all I was thinking of was subscription and views. All that time, I could have been working on it. But you know, you live and you learn. I started late. But I'm heading there. One step at a time, I'm heading there. One step at a time. One step at a time, I'm heading there. One step at a time, I'm heading there. Somebody was the one that told me, you've got to start working on your on your WH, because I was dropping a lot of short videos when I could have dropped longer ones. But I didn't understand the game. I've learned the game now. I didn't understand it at all. Oh, wow. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I develop playlists so they can run into each other. Someone else taught me that also. So I have playlists now. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But sometimes, you know, you don't have anything to talk about. Sometimes you don't have anything. I believe in substantive conversation, not just rambling on. You know, because I have people watching me that, you know, substantive conversation, and I don't have them all the time. So that's why I don't do a lot of lives. But I'm on this vacation though. I'm really gonna take everywhere I go, everything. Well, not everything. I'm going to do quite a few shots, quite a few live. Yes, they do. I'm going to do, especially when I get to my destination. I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot of that because I'm going to a beautiful place. So I think it will draw the views. So I thought about not doing it, and then I said, you know what? That's a good opportunity to get the view, to get WH, so I'm going to do it. I'm not going to put everything out just as much as I want. I'm going to put out just as much as I want. But they are hard, so if you're heading there, start working on it. It's never too early. I wish I knew. It's never too early to start. Never too early. Once you get the permission to go live, start working on it. Once you get the permission to go live, start working on it. I wish I knew, because I got the permission to go live in 3 weeks. I got the 500 subs. No, 3 months. I got the 500 subs. 3 weeks I got the shorts. Boom, 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 I got them. But I had no idea that this was the beast. No idea. So true. So true, so true, so true. So true. That is so true. But I don't like to talk unless I have something to offer positive, you know? Unless I have something positive to offer. But I'm glad I came on tonight, because you would have seen the name and not know it's me. So you see, it worked. It worked. You would have seen the name and not know it was me. So it worked that I'm on, that you know Mercedes World is me. So it worked. So I'm happy I came on, because you know now it's me. Yeah, people are still getting used to my Mercedes World. But if you click on Home Care Queen TV, you'll see that it's still me. Oh my God. You're funny, Dennis. You're funny. Listen, as I told you, YouTube is an experience. It's an experience. It opens up your eyes. It's an experience. You know, the drama is what seems to be selling. And if you don't have the drama, you don't get the sale. But I don't do drama in my life, so I wouldn't know how to do it. I don't do drama. But I'm happy you're here, Dennis. And those of you, if you're still listening, I'm happy you're here. I think I would finish already, but I guess I'm being too neat. Happy you're here. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming. I know you're there. Thanks for coming. Come join Dennis and I. Come and join Dennis and Lou and I. Yeah, come join Lou and Dennis and I, girls. Come out there. JD and Helen and probably Goga. I know you all are there, you know. I know you all are there and others, but I'll call those three. And Netova and Jerry, I know you're there. And Jerry, you guys, I know you're there. But I'm happy you're there. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I am trying to finish this pressing so I could finish packing. I'm packing for my Thanksgiving vacation, guys. That's what I'm doing. Packing and chatting. Packing and chatting. I got half an hour to go. Half an hour more to go. Then I'm going to end. Half an hour more. Half an hour, and then I'm going to end. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Hang in there with me for the next half an hour. Don't go now. Hang in there. Hang in there with me, guys. Hang in there with me. So, Dennis, so you said that Greensboro is also a big city. Not just Raleigh, and Durham also. Durham, North Carolina also. North Carolina is nice. I just don't like the fact that they get flood every minute. Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro. What is it? Six cities? 25 square miles. Oh, they're not big. That's not big. Okay. Okay. And there's beaches around there. There's beaches around there. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Tap up the light for me. Tap up the light for me. Tap it up for me. Keep coming and going, coming and going. 25 square miles. I don't know how big Phoenix is. I don't know. I must ask Google. I don't know how big Phoenix is. But I know it's one nice place to live and visit. It's Phoenix. Clean, quiet, lots of shops, lots of shopping here, lots of restaurants. Oh my gosh. It's a family state, so there's so much to do for the children. Lots of water parks. Really? Oh, it's a landlocked. Okay. So no beaches. Okay. Oh, it's 3 hours from the coast. Okay. Okay. So then Greensboro don't get a lot of flooding then, because they're not near water park. Yeah, that's that new thing. Whoever came up with that idea with a water park for the kids, that's a good idea. Good. We have so much here. My goodness. So much water parks here. So much water parks here. Yeah, water parks are good for the kids, especially it's very hot here and the water is cool. The water is cool, so the kids, they get Emerald Park is what it's called. Okay. The waters are cool in the water park, so the kids get to play in the sun, you know, and that's a good thing for kids. Emerald Park. Okay. And they have they don't have a football or basketball stadium there, do they? I know they have golf courses there, right? Lots of golf courses. Okay, IMO. Here, I tell you, most of the big brands, their flagship stores are here. So, even though you're a man, they have a sale here almost every 3 weeks. You'll see an outfit for $150, and a month after you see it for $99, then you see it for $49, because most of the flagship stores, they sell the things that are in, and once those styles go out, then they sell to bring in more. So there's a lot of sales here from the big stores, Gucci and all those. Okay, here we have, you know, the great ASU is here. The great ASU is here. Then we have Northern Arizona. Quite a few colleges are here, you know, and the city colleges. But ASU is the big dog here. They are the big dogs here. ASU. Everybody wants to come to ASU. Everyone wants to come to ASU because ASU is so big. It's like a city within a city. They have their own housing, their own police. Huge campus. Barely can walk. You have to take a scooter or a bike or something. Huge campus. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. I'm here preparing for a Thanksgiving vacation. I'm doing some pressing, and we were talking about some serious stuff earlier. And we're just now just winding down. I have 20 more minutes to go. So we're here just talking about each other's state. Okay. The Coliseum. Yes, there's a big Coliseum there. Yes. We have quite a few here. We have quite a few here. It's a beautiful state. Beautiful, beautiful state. A healthy state. Do a lot of jogging and mountain climbing, and there's so much stuff to do here. Get good vegetables here and fruits all year round, because we get fruits from Peru, we get vegetables from Colorado, we get from Mexico, from California. We get everything here. Everything here. Yes, yes. The biggest mall here is Fashion Square. My black hen, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm almost finished with my unpacking for my Thanksgiving vacation. And as you see, when we were watching, we were talking about making a difference, not only during the holidays, but when you can. And now we're just winding down, talking about the highlights of our city. Where are you, my black hen? Are you New York? I don't remember. Where are you? Are you New York, my black hen? That sounds like a West Indian island. Is that Jamaica? Is that Jamaica, Aruba, Bahamas? Where are you, hen? Some reason that hen seems like a Jamaica thing. Are you a Jamaican? Not that it matters. We're just talking about where we live and all the things that can be done visiting our state. So that's why I ask. That's the only reason I ask. Oh, I'm on the last one. On the last one. 17 minutes to go. No, I thought I was on the last one. I have one more. 17 minutes to go. No, 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 no. All this time? No, no. I'm in the West. I'm in Arizona. I'm in Arizona. I was born in Jamaica. Yes, I was born in Jamaica. Raised in New York. And now I'm in Arizona. Because of your videos? Really? Okay. Okay. The cooking? The cooking? Some people say I don't cook enough Jamaican food, but I cook. I don't eat a lot of Jamaican food because you can't get the stuff here. So my palate is a very wide palate. I don't eat pork and shrimp and lobster and all those things. But I eat across the board except pork, lobster, shrimp. I don't eat those things. Oh, I could see, because I have some rice and peas video up. I have what is called Super Friday. Super Friday, I make soup in the winter time. So I started 2 weeks. I started 2 weeks now. So I know I had some chicken soup up with my leftover Costco chicken. You know, I don't throw the bones out. I use them for soup. And I use the rest for salads and stuff like that. And yes, been to Arizona once. It's a beautiful place to live, man. Beautiful place to live. And the economy is not bad. It's not bad. The biggest issue These people are becoming homeless because of the housing costs. Oh, you've been to Arizona, Black Hen, okay. So Black Hen, where are you from? Where are you from? Because the palm trees, that's what Arizona is known for. It's beautiful cacti and palm trees. That's what we're known for. Mountains, cacti, and palm trees. Arizona. Hen, where are you from? I thought as much, that Black Hen. So you've been here. You've been here for work? You've been here for work or just to visit family? Because there was a time that the hotels here, 90% were Jamaicans. 90%. When I first moved here in 2002, everywhere you turn at a hotel or visit, okay. I bet you liked it. You remember what city you went? You remember what city you went to? Remember what city you went to, Hen? Yeah, they used to, Marriott used to have so much. Hilton used to have so much. But they stopped doing it. They stopped using the workers as much as, I think they still do, but not as much. They think they still do, but not as much. Because I go to the mall and you see them. And they would come to our church. Of course, our church is about Jesus. And it welcomes everybody. So they would come and visit us. But they're not here as they used to be. I think it stopped about 2012. It's far? Okay. So Tucson, Flagstaff, those are far from here. Tucson is an hour and a half. Flagstaff is about 3 hours. Those are far from here. So maybe it's either Tucson. Most people Tucson, unless you have someone in college. Tucson is a college area, one of the college area. Flagstaff is skiing and all that. Flagstaff is skiing. I lived in Scottsdale for 18 years and I just moved to North Phoenix. Just moved to North Phoenix. But I'm glad Jamaicans love it here. My niece was just here 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. She just went back. Her first visit and she's in awe. Oh, you don't remember the name? Okay. She's in awe she loves Arizona. She's been all over, been to New York, been to Georgia, Chicago, Panama, but she says Arizona is one of the best places she's ever visited. She loves the cleanliness and the quietness of the state. Loved it. Yeah, it could be Chandler or Tucson. There's a lot of Jamaicans in Chandler. There's a lot in Tucson. There's not a lot. There's not a large population of Jamaicans here. This is one of the best places to come if you're a Jamaican because you'll get a visa boom boom. Because we're not a sanctuary state, so a lot of people don't come here. What do I mean by sanctuary state? We do not have resources for people without green cards. So a lot of people don't come here. Sanctuary states are New York, Chicago, Miami, Florida. Those are sanctuary states. Georgia, those are sanctuary states. Dallas, those are sanctuary states. I think Colorado is a sanctuary state. I'm not sure. But I know the most populated areas are sanctuary state. The least populated cities like Arizona, states like Arizona, are non-sanctuary states. So people are afraid to come here. People are afraid to come here. But it's a beautiful place to live. Beautiful place to live. The hustle and bustle that you go through in Miami and Atlanta and New York, you don't go through that here. Don't go through that here at all. Come home from work. You have time to be with your family. You don't have the hustle and the bustle. It's just an easy going life. Easy pace. Easy pace. Nobody's running here, running there. Easy pace. Easy pace. Canadians love it here. They love it here. Because they could just drive down from Canada to here. From Texas to here, because we're close to Texas, we're close to Mexico. They can drive here from those states. But it's a beautiful place to live. Lots of jobs here too. Yes, you do. North Carolina have lots of tourists. Lots. I think North Carolina is Dennis, is North Carolina is a sanctuary state, right? I think there's what, 47 sanctuary states? Or 45, I don't remember offhand. Is North Carolina a sanctuary state? I have to check. I think North Carolina is a sanctuary state. I have to double check that one. I'm almost sure that North Carolina is a sanctuary state. I'm going to look it up. Not a lot of jobs. So you, okay. Because sanctuary states tend to don't have a lot of job because everybody's there. Here, if you move here and you don't get a job in 3 weeks, you don't want one. It doesn't matter what situation you're going through in life and you move here, within 2 months, you're back on track. When you ask people that moves here, how long it took me, it only took me a month. A month, because when I moved here, I was still working as a social worker, and you can't go from state to state and work as a social worker without getting licensed. So while waiting for my license, I have a dual status educationally. So I did education. I did education and psychology. So I was able to get a job as a teacher. Hated it. I lift my cap, teachers. I don't know how they do it. Those kids don't listen. They don't listen. And everything they go to the principal. Everything. The parents come to the school, call the principal. Oh my God, I couldn't wait to get out of it. While I was waiting to get my papers transferred from New York to here, I just took a job. I didn't care what it was, as long as it was legal. Because I'm a citizen of this country for years, so I just worked until all my license came through. And I tell you, it didn't take me long. A matter of fact, how my children put it, the only reason they knew they were new here is when they go to school, because nothing changed. Our life continued. It just picked up, and it's a wonderful place to live. We didn't have to go through a hard time, because at that time I was renting. And you don't have security deposit and all that stuff. You don't pay that stuff here. You just pay an administration fee, you pay your cleaning fee, and you pay your security and your first month rent. That's it. So like in New York, you have to, almost $5,000 to move into an apartment, a 1-bedroom. Here it's not like that. If you move in on the 15th, it's retroactive. So your rent starts on the 15th. So you don't pay the full rent if you move in on the 15th. And then all you pay is a cleaning fee. You have to have insurance on your apartment. That's a must here. And most of the time, it's like, when I came here, it was like $7. It may be up to about $30 now. So once you have those things, you don't have to pay all this money that every other state charged. So that's what makes it so easy to adjust to. Jobs are not hard. You get your fingerprint clearance, go to the police station, get your fingerprint clearance. Jobs will hire you until the clearance come back, because the police give you a yellow paper stating that you did the clearance, and job will hire you until your fingerprints come back. If it comes back with any type of violations, you're letting go. They let you go. But they have also done it even nicer. If you can explain, like if you have a speeding ticket or something like that, or if you got caught with something, if you got caught with something when you were 19, 20, and you're 30 years old, once you explain it to them and you're honest to them, they won't let you go. But if there are misdemeanors, felonies, you're gone. But they make you work. They make you work until they get it back. And also caregiving here. Really, it depends on what it is, though, Dennis. If it's a felony, grant it. We have a person going in. I ain't even going there. I'm not even going there. They need to stop punish people, because look at the example we're going to have as of January. So they need to stop punishing people. And if people prove themselves, if you prove yourself to be a good person, they need to forgive it. They really do. People should not get turned on for a job because they smoked marijuana. When we have the biggest felon in the universe, Jacqueline Morgan, you're a black hen? You're kidding. Jacqueline, I think we're connected, you know, because I was on your page. Because when I have the time, I go through, because sometimes I can't go through when people expect me to do it. But when I have the time, I go through, and I was on your page. Yes, I was on your page. I was on your page. I was on your page because one of the things I try to do is universal support. But anybody who consistently sticks with me, I visit them more often. But if you're just coming, and I never used to do that. I used to visit everybody, support everybody. But now YouTube is heading in a place that I don't like, you know? So now I tend to pull back a little more. I support people and I don't see them yet. Dennis, what does that mean? Why would you hurt someone? Why would you hurt someone? You reason very well. So why would you hurt somebody? I don't understand that, Dennis. But if you have challenges, I can understand. If you have issues that you're working through, I can understand it. Just keep pushing, keep being positive like you are when you come in my life. Keep being positive. Fight the demons. Fight them. You say you believe in God? Pray hard and fight the demons. Because your thought process is very deep. So fight the demons. Fight the demons and continue to live. Continue to live your life in a positive way. Because we made a mistake when we're young doesn't mean we're not redeemable. The thing is, if we continue to do the things that creates problems with the law or in our life, that's when we become a problem. Okay, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. But work on that. Work on that. Yes. Jacqueline, tell me, who in this lifetime don't have something that is between you and Jesus? We all have stumbled. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for us. It doesn't mean it's the end of the road for us. Sorry to hear that, Dennis. Sorry to hear that. Then find a state that you can work. But if you're doing okay and you can sustain yourself, then keep working on you. But forgiveness in society seems to be only lead to one person. Can do whatever they want to do. And everybody just roll over it. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Well, let's hope you get to the place where you can collect your Social Security. Thank God for that. And in collecting your Social Security, you can get your food stamps and your medical. So there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. That's why it's important to work when we're young. So when we get to the age, we can get what we have stored up. So you keep pushing. Keep pushing. But people are redeemable. People are redeemable. People are redeemable. We can trust people. We can trust people because I'm a trustworthy person. So if I'm a trustworthy person, then I can't think that you can't be trusted. I have to give you the opportunity. And when you prove otherwise now, then it's a different ball game. But we're all redeemable. We're all redeemable. We make mistakes and we learn from them and we move forward. We make mistakes and we learn from them and we move forward. We are all redeemable. Society can be unforgiving. Society can be unforgiving because why? People make up society. And some people think because it didn't happen to me, then I can't give you. I forgot to press the shorts. Because it didn't happen to me, I can't give you an opportunity. But everyone is redeemable, Dennis. Everyone is redeemable. Everyone is redeemable. And your time will come. But if you're heading to the age where you can get what is rightfully yours, then you keep going until you get there. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say. They can't cut that out. Yes, we do, Hen. We do, Jacqueline. We do. But you follow some people. You think it's not for us. It's only for the few. But we have to fight that. Okay, so keep pushing. Keep pushing and be thankful that you have a mother that cares. Be thankful that you have a mother that cares. And I'm sure you have other family and friends that cares. And keep pushing. Your past is not you unless you want it to be. Your past is not you unless you want it to be. It's a choice. I used to let everything affect me until I realized that I have a God that has forgiven me, has shown me mercy. So therefore, I can get up and I can go on. And remember what we were talking about earlier, Dennis? Making a difference in someone's life. When we do that, when we take the attention from us 24/7, just, oh, me. Oh, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. When we think of somebody else, the blessing that comes with that. And you think you have problems? You want to hear mine? Thank you. You think you have problems? You want to hear mine? Believe me, you don't want them. That's it, Dennis. 1 foot forward, 1 day at a time. In some cases, you have to take it an hour at a time because it can become so burdensome. So you get up, and this is what I learned late in my life. I get up every day and I say, I am going to make this a good day. Today is going to be a good day. And let me tell you, I practice it now. When I get up and I do my meditation, I tell myself, today is going to be a good day. And if it means that I have to tell myself that every day, that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. It has changed my outlook on life. It has changed my outlook on life. I put notes up. Where I was standing, my refrigerator was right there. Those things on my refrigerator is not decoration. They're words of encouragement. I put them in my bathroom. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to write it down. Good. Sometimes you have to write it down. Write it down so when you get up in the morning, you see it. You get up in the morning, you see it. And it's encouraging. I have it when I'm going through my door. There's 3 there. Sometimes we have to do that. Because people can be mean and unforgiving. And if you focus on that, you'll never move forward. Never move forward. That's it. That's it. Right, Jacqueline? We have to pick up our big men and women drawers and keep going. Because if you follow life, you never get out of bed. You never get out of bed if you follow life. So you got to keep going. You got to find a reason. I told you the story of when I started humanitarian work. I've been doing it all my life. My dad, on Sundays, my dad would take us to church to help to clean up the church. Wednesdays, we go with him after school or when we're on holiday. After holidays, during holidays, we would go with Dad, feed the homeless. I raised my children the same way, looking out for someone else beside yourself. Because when life hits you, if you don't have a higher force, it can destroy you. If you don't have somewhere to channel your thoughts and your energy, it can destroy you. A good 70% or more of individuals are suffering from anxiety since the big C. It's happening. People are finding it harder and harder to cope. Harder to cope. And by yourself. I'm telling you, Jacqueline, I'm telling you, if we don't do that, listen, the stuff that I've been through in the last 3 years, it's only God. And good friends and good family. It's only God. Because life can just 2 fists at a time. So if you don't have a plan, as you said, Jacqueline, tell yourself positive words. Keep listening to gospel music, reading our Bibles. I ain't telling nobody to go to church and hump the pastor. I'm saying, because when you talk about church now, people act like church is the worst thing to go. Go join the hypocrites. I say it every day. If I can work with a hypocrite at work, I can shop with a hypocrite in the supermarket, I can sit in church with a hypocrite. I just keep my distance. But at some point, we need something more than ourselves. We need something more than why you think? Jacqueline, I was saying earlier before you come on. Yesterday I gave out my first, I don't know if you saw my blanket drive. I'm doing every year I do something for the people that lives on the street. For years I fed them. But I changed that. No matter of fact, I stopped because my son died. And when I came back to the place where I could do it, I decided to do blankets. I also provide Pampers for mothers in need. So I've always done those type of work. But what I found, sometimes they're not even there. But the ones that are there, you have to accept them. Because we think it's only this set of people is supposed to support us because it's this set of people that was there. But sometimes when life hit you, they're gone, and then God provide those that you need. I used to wait, oh, this person didn't, and that person, and God have somebody helping me every day, and I overlook them because I want that person to come. But when we surrender, and I'll keep saying it, when you know your worth, and your worth is not your job, your worth is not the car you drive, your worth is not the friends that, your worth is who you are. The other things are just accessory to life. See, once we figure that out, you're not a caregiver. You're John, you're Mary, you're Susan, you're Tom. You're not a doctor. You're Jacqueline, you're Stephen. But you work as these things because you have to work to provide for yourself. But what society taught us to do, and I said it in a few videos back, society taught us that if we are not titled, we are nobody. So COVID took all of that mess away. The people that mattered in COVID were the housekeepers, the garbage men, doctors, nurses aid. Everybody was one now. And I walk out of that thing and I go, wow. See the lesson? All the things we thought we needed, we had to do without. And we're still alive. So it changed me. Change how I look at things, change how I do things. Because what matters is my mental health. There are those that think I was crazy from birth, but no, I wasn't. You put me on that street because I speak up. But now, my voice is who I am. The voice for the voiceless. So any avenue in our life we can make a difference, do it, because that's the difference between depression and wellness. Is to take the focus off ourselves and focus on someone else. Because everybody got a backpack of burdens tearing them down. We're not the only one hurting. I'm not the only one that's divorced. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. No, there are other people going through it. And when we look at it like that, we can make a difference in someone's life. Because first we have to clean ourselves up so that we can be authentic. Right, Jackie? We have to clean ourselves up so we can be authentic. And that's when life gets better. That's when life gets better. That's when you can put up with all the mess on YouTube and still smile. And stand up for what is right and don't become a part of. You see, so it gets better. It gets better, Dennis. Dennis, it gets better. It gets better. I tell you, I think that's the medication. I think that's the medication, having your family there when you're going through a rough time. Exactly. The only person that can take our breath is, well, people try to kill us. But God is the giver of life. He's a giver of life. He's a giver of life. And my job is to just keep living and making a difference. Not living for myself only, but making a difference. Making a difference. Making a difference. I asked the Lord, you know, my biggest prayer, Jacqueline, is Lord, bless me so I can bless others. That's my new prayer. It has proven to be so rewarding. Bless me so I can bless others. Widen my territory so that I can have a bigger space to help. That's the prayer I've been praying for the last couple of years. And let me tell you, it makes the difference. So guys, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Somebody else is going through the same. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. So hang in there. And anywhere you find an opportunity to make a difference, do it. Someone asked you for a bottle of soda, as I said before. You don't decide that water is good for you, so you should get water. You give them the soda. You give them the soda. Because they're not sitting at your table. You probably never see them again. Just give them the soda. Thank you. Tell him that again. Tell him that again. Yes. 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 The ability to discern comes from God. And when we have that spirit of discernment, save us from a lot of things. Because we hear them, you know. We hear the no's and we think we want what we want, so we're going for it. Speaking to myself. So guys, take care of yourself. Thanks for being on, Dennis. As long as you have, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming along, Jackie. Go ahead, share out that video for me of me with the blanket donations. Share it out for me if you cannot contribute so somebody else can. I'm gonna put up the number again for people to contribute so we can keep someone else warm. Make a difference in your corner, guys. It was a pleasure also, Dennis. You stay positive, stay well. God take care of you and bless you abundantly and give you peace that only He can give. Give you the peace that only He can give. You take care of yourself, Jacqueline. Thanks again. See you guys, those of you that are listening. See you so much. Nice having you too, Jackie. We'll talk again soon. Be well, be blessed. Bye.